Once again, back at it like a bad habit. It's your boy, Ron Review Reacts, aka RJ to the second power, and we are back with a quick review. I honestly want to thank everybody who supported the channel thus far. We've had a pretty good year as my first year actually doing this. You guys have showed a lot of support. I plan on this next year doing a lot more stuff, adding a few more things to the channel, doing some giveaways, things like that to keep promoting growth. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for supporting. Awesome job. Do plan to cover more battle rap stuff, more movie stuff, more shows and things like that. Maybe review a couple diet and health trends, things like that. That being said, today I'm going to go ahead and review the newest The Batman trailer from Warner Brothers. And my instant takes is I think the movie will probably be pretty interesting, pretty intriguing. Matt Reeves does good work. I like what he did with the reboot of the Planet of the Apes. The trilogy he did was pretty good. The animation of it, or the effects on it was outstanding. The story behind it, pretty good. Made you feel for Caesar. That being said, with this new movie, honestly, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, it feels like a lot more of the same. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It feels a lot like a rehash of things we already got from the Nolan trilogy. And I'm not talking about as far as, the villains that's in it, this and that, but just the aesthetic. It has this super grounded, dark aesthetic. And if I'm going to keep it a buck, I am so tired of either old Bruce Wayne or grounded Bruce Wayne. Can we please move away from this grounded, realistic Batman tone? Like, I just so much want to see a super comic booky version of Batman. I feel like we got some of that with Ben Affleck's Batman, but we never got to add on to that. And that, I feel like, to me, being a huge Batman fan, which literally have Batman and the Joker tattooed on my calf, I am so I think this whole grounded version of Batman is played out, in all honesty. To me, it just is. He might be able to do something a little bit different, something a little bit exciting. Not saying he won't. And I think the movie's probably going to be pretty good. But can we please get a comic booky version of Batman? Like, it seems like a rehash of Chris Nolan stuff, in all honesty. Now, I think where they improved on what Chris Nolan might be doing is in the hand-to-hand combat. I love the Chris Nolan Batman trilogy, but if there was one real criticism, is the hand-to-hand combat and the fights in that trilogy was not very good. And I feel like this movie is making an improvement on that, which is good. But all in all, like, it seems like it's just rehashing a lot of the stuff we already expect. Like, and I wish they would kind of go away from it, but I haven't seen the movie. Movie's not out. And for the record, I do think it's going to be good, but does it overly hype me up for it? As a Batman fan, I'm kind of meh on it. But I do think it's going to be good, but like I said, it seems like a rehash of stuff we've already gotten. And I do not like the costume. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I think, which I get what they're going with. They want it to seem like something that he made himself. But we've literally done that for 3 movies already. Can we move on? Please, can we move on? I think the cowl looks ugly. I think the Dracula collars looks ugly. I don't like the gauntlets. I think that looks ugly. It looks like the brother is in cargo pants with gun belt strapped to it. I think that looks ugly. think the Batmobile looks pretty dope, but plain and basic, if that. Uh, all in all, if I was gonna scale my excitement 1 to 10, 10 being super excited, 1 being not very excited, I'm probably at an 8 because I am a Batman fan at the end of the day. I will probably watch anything Batman, just to be honest. But I feel like that's just because I'm a Batman fan. I feel like we're going to get a lot of the same, a little not. But I guess I'm kind of looking forward to it. 8 out of 10 is where my excitement is. Maybe a 7 out of 10, probably because it's been pushed back a lot. But that's just my quick review. They had a lot of good stuff coming up out of the trailer. I mean, shows a lot of action scenes. I am impressed with some of the hand-to-hand stuff that we got to see. The movie's coming off feeling a lot like a murder mystery, which that potentially could be really cool. I heard that it was loosely based on The Long Halloween, which might be interesting. I do like the animated version that they just recently came out with of The Long Halloween. It did actually get me guessing, like, okay, so I figured he would, what, but, who's behind this? So I feel like it's probably taken some from that, which, seems pretty cool. You get a lot more of the dynamic in the new trailer with Batman and Catwoman and that love story, which, like I said, it does seem like it takes a little bit from Batman Dark Knight Rises, which I guess is cool. So yeah, I mean, they show some pretty interesting stuff, give you a little bit more on the mystery of it. I think it's pretty cool. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the trailer, but the Riddler, which they actually name him and they're saying his name and everything, knows exactly, it appears, that Batman is Bruce Wayne. That might be pretty interesting too. All in all, it's got me hyped up to a 7, in between a 7 and an 8. Looking forward to this movie. But this has been another one. Ron Review Reacts, reviewing the new Batman trailer. Go ahead and like, click, sub, share. 2022's coming. Big things coming. Still follow, still support. Love you guys. We out of here.